How's it going, everyone? Justin here with Mymanjustins Collectible Emporium, and today I'm just going to showcase a binder collection that I just purchased, and I'm going to talk about why I think it was a good binder to invest, and we're going to get into it right now. So, first page here, this binder collection has a lot of the cards that I'm interested in purchasing right now that are kind of the hottest cards out there, being Wizards of the Coast era, of course, but more importantly, the E series of Wizards of the Coast and the EX era cards. So, as far as some of the staple cards, having a collection that has a base set Charizard and a Blastoise as well is always a good thing. And the condition is decent, not something I'm gonna get graded. You can see there's a bend there at the corner. There's some scratching on the holo, but it is definitely a card that'll look decent in a binder. So base set Charizard, always good. It's got the Blastoise too. There's also some nice the E-Series cards from Expedition. Expedition cards are among the most prevalent that I've seen in the collections I've purchased. Aquapolis and Skyridge being a lot more scarce, Skyridge being extremely scarce. There's actually one Skyridge card in here, a Raikou reverse holo that I put into the collection that I'm putting together myself, putting together a complete collection. So both of these look pretty good. They're, the popular Blastoise and Venusaur are the kind of reverse holo rare E-Series cards you want to see. There's also a normal holo Pichu, and I really like the artwork of this Pichu. It's probably one of my favorite Pichu artworks. It kind of reminds me of the Light Arcanine from Neo Destiny. It's got that kind of flowery, soft look in it with the artwork, so that'll be one of the more higher end cards. Now, this Dark Dragonite, this is a really nice card right now. I think people prefer the reverse holo version of this card. It's worth a little bit more, but I recently sold this card in near mint condition for $50. It might have even been more than that. This one does have some serious issues with it, so it'll definitely go less than that, but it's the holo. This is one of the most expensive EX era sets. EX Team Rocket Returns. This Dark Dragonite, these legendary collection cards are always nice to see. It's a little better to see them in the reverse holo because they have that unique pattern that it was only seen in that set in every card. But the legendary collection cards were, I believe, a more limited print, and they do have a nice premium on them. So also there's some reverse holo EX era cards, the stamped reverse holos. Those are becoming really popular because they're the next series after Wizards of the Coast. So people that are kind of done or moving on from the Wizards of the Coast era cards go to this EX era sets, which is why I try to always make sure that I buy collections that also have the EX era cards, especially the EX cards. People really like these because I think they did a great job in this artwork to bring these out. This was kind of the big thing after Wizard of the Coast era, the EX cards that have the bubble holo on the border as well. Not all of the EX era sets have this. EX Delta Species, EX Dragon Frontiers don't have this bubble holo, and I think that was because Pokemon wasn't doing as good at the time, so they reduced the print quality, so they didn't have the full-on holo everywhere. There was an issue with print lines in those sets, but and I do have some cards in those sets I'll show you. So the Ho-Oh EXs is one of the more desirable cards. Again, it's got some issues on it, some creasing, but still good enough for a collector that wants a binder collection. And there are a lot of collectors out there that want these for binder collections because, like I've said in a past video, there's different ways to collect and different cards that you want for binder collections. And I would say a card that has some issues, because this would be, if this was a mint card, this would be the kind of card you want to grade. It's an EX era card from a really hot set, and it's Ho-Oh, which is a really hot Pokemon. Therefore, in a mint to near mint condition, you're going to want to get it graded. In this condition, there's still going to be a market for it because there's people that want this set in a binder and don't want to spend a crazy amount of money and have a gem mint card sitting in a binder when it's much more economically feasible to get it graded, sell it, and then buy, you know, a light play card to put in a binder. The legend cards here are really cool cards. The Heart Gold, Soul Silver sets are the only ones that had these double cards as far as I know. So the bottom of this card would have Deoxys in it. And I think these are among my favorite artworks in all of Pokemon. I really love what they did. The artwork is really hyper realistic, and it's all holo. So these cards here, with the Rayquaza and Deoxys, I think this is probably going to be around a $30 card. So so yeah, those cards are fetching a pretty high price. They've actually been steadily going up. The other cards here, EX Emerald, I will note, if you ever see these cards, this is definitely among the more rare of the EX era sets. It has the higher quality printing in it, so the EX holos are going to be like that Ho-Oh and Unseen Forces, where there's going to be a holo border. And I think they just printed less of these, just like EX Team Rocket Returns. EX Sandstorm is another among the more rare of the EX era sets. And this is when they still had the e-reader kind of feel on it. I don't know if the actual e-reader works on them though. But Evolution, there's always going to be collectors for Evolution. It's good to see these cards, especially these more, you know, the holo rares from more obscure sets that are more rare to find. Always good to see in a binder. Some other cards here, EX era stuff. All these cards here. This is Holon Phantoms, some Magma Aqua. This is Expedition. Also here is, these two are from the Pop Series 2. It's a nice little subset of the legendary dogs for people that are collecting those. This is not the Pop Series 1 though. Here's another Ho-Oh. Just a nice standard holo rare in pretty good condition as well. Could be someone for a really, if that is a mint condition card, could be a potential very aggressive PSA grading. So there's some more E-Series Expedition era reverse holos here. Always good to see. Some more Wizards of the Coast rare holos. And here is another EX card, and here especially this Zapdos. This Zapdos I was really looking forward to. This is actually a secret rare from, I think, Fire Red Leaf Green is the symbol for that one. So it's number 116 out of 112, goes beyond the normal set. And the condition is, I would say, near mint. There's just some little bit of wear on the bottom there. But other than that, it looks really good. This is something I would potentially get graded. I'll check the going rates for the graded cards in less than PSA 10, because it will not make PSA 10 with that wear on the bottom. This is one of the promo cards. So the promo card's always going to be a little less. Here, there is some Shadowless. See, the Shadowless I really like, and so do other collectors right now, because there is rumors of people buying the Shadowless version and then putting their own stamp on it. So what that's actually done is it's increased the value of the regular Shadowless, because it's much harder to duplicate a Shadowless card, whereas if you just get a real Shadowless card and put a fake first edition stamp, it makes it a little bit harder. But just to have the normal Shadowless, and the good thing about Shadowless is that you get that special artwork, you know, without the shadow. The color scheme is a little different from a Shadowless card and an unlimited card, and I think the Shadowless cards look way better. I love the artwork on the Shadowless cards. That just small difference in the color scheme makes it just look so much nicer, especially with the Charizard. So yeah, that's one reason why Shadowless cards are becoming even more sought after, because you know it's the Shadowless artwork and it's real, and you don't have to worry about a fake first edition stamp. Here is a EX Dragon Frontiers card I was talking about, how there's no bubble holo on the border. It still has a holo border, but like I said, they reduced the print quality just a bit on these cards, but still a really nice set. And I actually did a video with the complete reverse holo stamp set of that a while back. Some more Holon Phantoms cards, EX era cards. Still here more reverse holo stamped cards. These are the kind of cards that people are looking for to create a complete reverse holo set. So I put them in my store, be able to help someone looking for those specific cards. There's some more Sandstorm cards. This is probably the biggest amount of Sandstorm I've gotten one set. I find that those cards are fairly rare compared to other EX era sets for my own purchases. Here we got some Pop Series cards, some more EX era cards, EX Dragon Frontiers, Unseen Forces. Some Wizards of the Coast era, non-holo rares, another Emerald reverse holo. Some more Wizards of the Coast era cards and rare holos. Here the Squirtle, Crystal Guardians, nice card. More EX Sandstorm. So definitely this would be a good set. I think probably the most out of these cards in this set, out of one set, would be that EX Sandstorm. Here's the Holon Phantoms rare holo Kingdra, nice Arcanine. Here is a really cool card, the reverse holo rare Flareon and Unseen Forces in near mint condition. So for people looking for a complete evolution set, people are gonna want the nice stamp on it. I think it was a great thing, great piece of additional artwork for the cards to have that cool little stamp on the cards. I think it just looks awesome along with the holo pattern. There's another Unseen Forces. Here, what is it? Delta Species. This is the Delta Species, EX Delta Species Salamence. This is probably a $15 card here in rare holo. Looks really nice. The Pokemon itself, that was something they switch off with in these rare holo cards. Sometimes the Pokemon itself is holo and the background isn't, or vice versa. The Darkrai. So there's even some. This is a Platinum or Diamond and Pearl era, but this is a promo from the Diamond and Pearl era, and it's a pretty cool card. Darkrai is one of my favorite Pokemon, especially the Darkrai and Cresselia Legend card. I think that's a really cool card. It's a very unique Darkrai artwork. So it's cool to see these cards, you know, these older EX era cards, and that was the bulk of this set, you know. They're just not around as much. Cards like this one here as well. Fire Red, Leaf Green, I think this one is. That cool Pokeball. This is the reverse holo pattern on this set. They didn't have the reverse, the stamp on the reverse holos. This is what they looked like on them. And just some more, just similar stuff like that. Holo and reverse holo rare EX era cards. Always good to see. Here's the Dragon Frontiers reverse holo with the stamp. There's some Pop Series holos. Crystal Guardians, some more, got the Jungle holo rare. Here is a Lucario. These are starting to get a little more popular too. The Level X cards, which is kind of like the next step after EX cards. And this is actually a card I've never seen before. Some kind of subset out of 11 cards, some kind of Lucario trainer deck or something. Kind of just a unique little card. And here's the last page. Some, looks like half or mostly from the Diamond and Pearl or Platinum sets with these reverse holo cards here. So there it is. And if you saw any of these cards that you're interested in and you want to put together a set you're collecting, they will be listed on my store on eBay. User Mymanjustin. Store is called Mymanjustins Collectible Emporium. And feel free to check it out. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated with the collections that I purchase and to list them on my stores. You can get a first look at them. Let me know if there's anything you're interested in, you want to, or maybe there's a bunch of cards that you want to make a offer on. I'm always willing to negotiate deals. If you have any collections or cards yourself that you're interested in selling, please contact me on eBay or Instagram. All that information is in the description. And I have another collection that I will be doing a video on most likely tomorrow. And it's another really nice collection as well. A lot of really rare cards from the EX and E series and Wizards of the Coast era. So until then, I'll see you on the next broadcast. Thanks.